Now that I've got my engine sort of together, I'm going to start cleaning out the shed. To do that, what I'm going to do is pretty much take everything out and put it on the lawn, and then sort through it, because there's a lot of stuff I don't really want, like all those bike wheels under there. I don't really want them. What I'm going to do is sort of get rid of them and maybe put like lawnmower parts under there, because I still want to fix lawnmowers, I just don't really want to have bike parts. So yeah, I'll take everything out, put it on the lawn, and then give you a rundown of all the shit I've got in here. You'll be amazed. All this stuff here, all those engines, some of those are outside, but all of that, just to give you a scale how much shit is in here, is about all that was on that bench here. There's still all of that, just to give you a scale of the amount of stuff that's in here. As you can see, a bit more has been cleaned. What I'm going to do is, at the moment, all this air compressor leaks. It leaks air out those fittings up there, so I'm going to redo them. Maybe buy new ones because they are old. And then I'm going to have two air reels. I'm going to have the original yellow one I had hooked on here. Then I'm going to cut part of it off and run it around the outside of the shed until it's over here. I'm going to stick, and then I'm going to put this blue one on it. So I'll sort of have two places to get the air from. Took about 2 or 3 hours to get most of this stuff out. It's 5:30 now, so I'm going to start, well, I'm not going to start putting it away, but I'm going to put all the electrical stuff underneath the pergola so that it won't get wet. And then I've got a pool tarp, because we are not a pool, to put over all the engines. And you can see that most of it's out, there's still quite a lot of shit here. So most of this stuff's rubbish on the floor. Still a lot of stuff in there, and on the bench. So tomorrow I'll bring the rest of that out and then start putting all the stuff back in. I'll make a video of all the stuff I've got. Day 2 of the cleanup, I took most of that stuff out yesterday. It took about 2 to 3 hours. I put the tarp on it because it might have rained. It was going to rain last night, and I just put my motorbike inside because I didn't want that to get wet because it didn't fit under the tarp. So now what we've got to do is some light globes, take some of that out, take all those tins out there. I've got to sort of some of them, the marker faded at what size they were, and so I've got to redo that. Take most of that stuff out, take those sockets out, and take all those wheels out. So that shouldn't take too long. Then I'll probably take the air compressor out, sweep the floor, rearrange a few shelves so that I can fit the bandsaw in here, because it's got to have a bit of room either side of it. So that's probably going to take an hour and a half maybe. I'm a slow worker, I don't rush it. Done. Everything's been taken out of the shed. I've just zoomed in so I don't have to walk over there. I've got my engines down there, my bikes and stuff, scrap metal and other stuff. I'll wait until the wind dies down before I do a full-on video, because I want to have a break. I'll just show you what it's like inside. Okay, so look how much room there is. I just cleaned up a few oil spills on the floor, mainly from my mini bike. It has a Kirby Tecumseh engine. It's got an oil leak, but that doesn't really bother me. That engine there, my personal belief, will out-rev, outlast, and outpower any engine built these days. Any engine. Except maybe like a Honda or something like that. They're really good. But any Briggs and Stratton, I reckon that'd outpower and outlast. Bench is nice and clean. I just had to clean all the oil off that. My shelves here are nice. I've run the air hose around so it comes out over near those bottles. I haven't taken everything out because the garden tools can sort of stay. So now I've just got to put it back in. All this stuff won't get put in tonight, so on the 3rd day of cleaning out the shed, it'll get put in. There's just so much stuff. I'm going to have a break now and then I'll come back and probably go through it and show all you guys what I've got. Okay, about time to start putting it all away, so I'll just do a quick video of of my stuff, because I've got to get the trailer out tomorrow because I'm doing a job. So I'll start up here. That's just some bike parts. Nothing that interesting. Skateboard, more bike stuff in there. Wheel, lots of bike cables, bike wheels and rims and stuff. Inner tubes, bike tools, a lot of nails. A pod air filter I found. I was going to put that on my scooter, but haven't really done any work on the scooter. Another wheel, like a tool belt, helmet, some O-rings, a Loctite, an electric motor. I got that horn from the dump, $5, but it doesn't really work. And that is got a gas bottle and a fuel tank. These are all my nuts and bolts. I can see there's a shitload of them, all metric and imperial. So got quite a lot. Just a few big things, stone nuts. This is like one of those car diagnostic tester things. Timing light. And something else in there. These are all my tools, which I've got to sort out. Sort of go slowly over them so you can see all the stuff. Blowtorch. I think in here, I can't remember what's in here. I'll come back to it once I open it. In here there's more tools. I think in here's like the spare one. Drills. Yeah. Sort of spare tools. What's in here? Oh yeah, that's all those things there. They've got like, I don't know, lots of different things in them. Grease nipples and stuff. Wind. This is the tray of portable workbench. Spanners. And there's a level, like a builder's level thing. Can't think of what it's called at the moment. Some dies, screws. In that tin there's drills, more drills in a stand. Some easy outs. There are all the gaskets off the engine. In here's more tools. So I'll just open up just a little bit. See there? That's my Dremel case, grease gun. And there's more stuff. Hacksaw blades, they're all pretty much new. I think they are all new. Probably 80% of them are new. I've got another blowtorch thing. I'm going to actually sell this one because it's not a good one. I've got a better one. They're all nuts and bolts which haven't been sorted. Like I just found them on the ground, so I just put them in a tin. All sockets. More stuff. A hot glue gun, some saws. That's my metric drill set. Missing a few. Big spanner. Bearings, punches. Those saw blades there are broken. Wood saw, tenon saw, all more stuff. And onto the engines. For the engines, I've got a lot of these. I'm just going to take all the parts off that I want, and then give all the aluminium blocks to a scrap metal dealer because I don't really want them. Like most of them are seized or something's wrong with them. So I just take like pull starters, carburetors. That's probably about all I want. Some Victor parts, have to sort through them. Honda GX 120, I'll probably sell that. It's missing the pull start, but that's okay. Big chainsaw. That's heavy. Good saw, that one. A trimmer. This is one which had the broken head, so I sort of drilled a hole and put some of that stuff through it. Kind of worked, but didn't really work that good. Spare Briggs & Stratton engine. Spare sort of whippersnipper engines. Some snorkel tubes for the Victors. A weed eater, blower vac. My diesel, the other one. These are the pieces of metal I've cut up for my Coventry Victor diesel frame. This is all scrap metal. This is all aluminium, all this bright stuff, obviously. I think there's about 6 or 7 kilos of it there. So I'm going to take that up to scrap metal yard with all the engine blocks. More scrap metal. Actually, it's not scrap metal. It's just metal I haven't found a use for. What's this? Some chains, some valve cutting paste, some pens and stuff, and not that interesting. These are some spray paint cans and some old light globes. These are tins I used to clean the carburetors in. Always keep your tins when you have soup or something. And the canned pineapple, whatever. Always keep them, because you can't really clean them once they've been used. And then that's the scooter I had, my chainsaw bike, which is broken. It won't get fixed. My dad's bike, little pocket rocket, I should sell. Should fix that up and sell it. My other scooter. What went wrong with my this bike here was the fact that